Hi everyone, Rania Phillips here with Limelight by Alcone. How are you today? So I'm going to do my makeup, but I thought we could all chat. Boy, everything changed on Facebook for these lives. I think this is going into my story too. This is weird. Oh well. All right, so what makes you guys feel confident? Like when you're not feeling good about yourself, or when simply you just don't feel that your abilities are good enough, and you are always good enough, by the way. As long as you try. Hi. Hi, Martha. Hi, Isis. Hi. As long as you try, you are good enough. But when you're really feeling bad, what gives you confidence? What makes you feel confidence? For me, it's some sort of validation from someone without even asking them that they are doing better because of you, that you inspire them. And when I'm feeling really down, if I get a compliment or just something nice someone says where I made a difference to them out of the blue, which is the universe giving it to you because the universe knows you need it, right? Because the universe gives you what you need, not what you want. That does it for me. And then sometimes it's putting on makeup and looking better, feeling better, simple as that. There are a lot of days I go without makeup. And sometimes when I put on my makeup, I feel better. Just gives you confidence, right? I know everybody kind of goes through that. So if you're out there, hi Martha, what gives you confidence? When you're feeling down, what fuels you? What gives you that confidence to perk back up and feel like you can tackle the world? I just know that when I feel better, or when I look better, I feel better. When people notice what I'm doing and give me a compliment, I feel validated. And I know most of the time it's supposed to come from within us. What makes you feel confident? It's supposed to come from right within you, but sometimes you need a little outside help, right? That's what's wonderful about a good supportive network. Prayer. Yes, Martha, prayer. Prayer helps, because I have started praying, especially after our talk. Was that last summer already? But I know I just need a little extra boost from, I guess, something tangible for me. But yeah, I definitely feel better about myself when I have makeup on. I can walk with confidence. I feel like I can just about tackle everything. And, it's really nice when someone close to you, compliments you on how beautiful you are, especially when you're not wearing makeup or anything. And a lot of us women, we tend to justify, oh, thank you, hon. Some of us women, we tend to justify, and I just, oh, thanks, but I don't have any makeup on or anything. I feel fat. Oh, this outfit's terrible on me. We got to stop that. My husband got so annoyed with me because, he thinks I'm beautiful. Hopefully your significant others think you're beautiful with or without makeup, at your best, at your worst, however, right? That's how it's supposed to be. He made me feel so good. And then I said, yeah, I don't have makeup on. I feel fat, blah, blah, blah. You know how us women do, right? And he just got so angry. He goes, why do you do that? And basically, I diminished myself. We have to build ourselves up. What's wonderful about the company I'm in is that we go to each other to build ourselves up. If you're feeling down, you always have someone to say, what are you talking about? You did this. You made me think this way. You did this for me. And that's really wonderful. We need validation. Women, we're very concerned about our looks, our appearance, and sometimes we base that on everything from the outside, not from the inside. So women, we need to build ourselves up and have it come from the inside, and then have some trusted people that will always lift you up, tell you the truth, and keep you on the right path. That's what it's all about. That's how I feel anyway. So if anybody else is out there, how do you feel confident? What does it for you? Do you need a compliment from someone? Is it prayer? Is it going to church? Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what I want to put on my eyes today. Nothing crazy. Put a little peachy gleam. Give myself a little gleam in the eye. I know that when I know how to do something better, I feel more confident. When I'm really unsure of myself, I tend to research a lot, and I overanalyze and I worry, and that's just my personality. And if you've ever taken the color personalities test, that's what it's about, is basically how you function. And I tend to be a green personality with a little bit of red, meaning that I I take my time making decisions. I really research, and I like, much to my demise, I like to perfect something before I do it. And I'm sorry, but perfection is not reality. So I just, learn as much as I can, pass as much as I can to you guys, and hopefully make somebody's day. It's not about perfection. I feel like sometimes I have like double trouble because I'm a Virgo as well as a green personality, but I got to stay away from that perfection. I got to learn how not to diminish myself and have negative chatter when somebody gives me a compliment. And usually I'm pretty good with that with strangers or people who are not really close. Your sister, she researches all the time. Yep, I research. But when somebody's not really that close to you, I'm okay with saying just, oh, thank you. And accepting the compliment and moving on, not diminishing myself. But for some reason, when it's somebody closer to you, I know I tend to diminish myself, and we got to stop doing that. It matters what you say to yourself. All those little voices in your head, that negative chatter, it matters. How do you shut it off? That's the key, right? How do we shut off that negative chatter? And I think you just have to be more aware, be more mindful, and realize that you're doing it. So that's step one. Realize that you're not giving yourself a fair shake. We all have amazing qualities, and we just keep comparing ourselves to perceptions of realities. All the stuff on magazine covers, models, whatever. They're not real. They're touched up. So that's all I got to chat with you today. What gives you confidence? For me, it's meeting with other people, knowing that I've made a difference, trying, always trying, and sometimes it takes a little bit of makeup, Sometimes you just need a little bit of extra something to make you feel good, whether it's like a bright lip and some sunglasses and you can take on the day. I know I also have more confidence and feel better when it's sunny out. When it's dark and depressing and cloudy and cold, forget about it. I don't always feel that. So whenever you don't believe in yourself, you think about the engine that could. Yeah, we should all go back to childhood and think about the little engine that could, because we are capable of anything. I mean, I'm living proof. Did I ever think in a million years that I could be doing something that I've always loved? And by the way, what I do is so much more than selling cosmetics. It is so much more. It's a movement. It's learning, it's growing, it's learning how to trust yourself, it's finding your confidence and knowing that, you know what? If you work at it and you're willing to grow and change, your dreams can come true. But first you got to figure out what your dreams are. You got to be really clear about what you want for yourself in this world. And realize that that's ever changing, especially once you achieve that goal or you're where you want to be. There's always more, right? People don't want to stay stagnant. So confidence comes from all of that, I think. So I haven't worn makeup in a couple days, so this feels good putting on some. I'm gonna meet a friend for lunch. I'm excited. And I'm going to a cute little Mexican place nearby. Actually, it's really good food, so that should be nice. Especially, when I work from home. Hi, Andrea. I work from home, so getting out is important to me. We don't always do that for ourselves. Getting out is important for me, and I don't always do it. I cleaned my Blenderful. So much nicer now. I have to clean that more often. I know a lot of us are guilty of that, right? So I am in between several colors now, so yeah, covering up our dark circles, that can give you confidence. Feeling good about yourself, mastering a task and then sharing it with others, that can give you confidence. How about a recipe, cooking? That can give you confidence, right? You want to be an actress, which is going to be hard, but I believe. Good for you. Good for you. I'm hoping that that works out for you. Being an actress is a tough business. You got to have thick skin. I don't know if I could handle a lot of rejection. You have to be able to handle rejection if you want to act, right? But as a kid, I always pretended I was in commercials. Maybe that's my secret passion. You always think back to when you're a kid, when you're the most happiest. When you're peaceful and you're just happy being you. That was me goofing around on a tape recorder in front of a mirror in the bathroom where the acoustics were good. Me filming commercials. And the one that I distinctly remember always pretending to film was the shampoo called Gee, Your Hair Smells Terrific. That was the actual name. It was the 70s, guys. Hi, Steph. How are you? Hi, Aishin. Thanks for hopping on. So what gives you ladies confidence? When you're feeling down, what is it that gives you confidence? Is it putting on makeup? Is it when someone gives you a compliment? Is it accomplishing a task? Is it knowing that you've helped someone? All of the above? We all need to pick me up, and I'm so glad that I'm just so grateful that I belong to a community of women and men who are so supportive and collaborative. And, you know, I'm not about the drama. There's been some drama, and I just like to get to the root of the problem and move on. Boy, women and drama, huh? Women and drama. It's crazy. Makeup for sure. Looks good, feel good. Absolutely. And so I feel good that I'm going out, that I'm leaving the house, and I'm putting a little makeup on. Now, something that's taken away my confidence this last week and a half is I have a problem with my foot. My mid-40s, I've been waking up with weird foot issues. Not happy about that at all. I am diabetic, and hopefully I can get that more under control and I won't have weird foot issues, but it's prevented me from going to my piece, doing my yoga. I tried doing beginner's yoga, back to the basics, and I couldn't balance. I couldn't do anything, and it's making me feel kind of down. I'm not going to lie. I was a little down about it. When you can't do, and like, you know, even walking hurts. And I live in the city. I live in Chicago. We walk everywhere. So, yeah, I've been putting ice and taking NSAIDs and trying to get my foot better so that I could be active again. Because, boy, we take it for granted, right? Your feet, without your feet, there's very little you can do, you guys, especially in a city that's all about walking. I mean, I live on the 3rd floor, for goodness sake. So, confidence. What gives it to you? Think about it. Get back to me. Let me know. Or do a little video about it. What brings you confidence? What makes you feel better? Is it your little child looking up at you, thanking you for how hard you worked that day, or this awesome story you read to them, or the game you played with them, or teaching them something? Is it strangers validating what you do for them? Oh yeah, yoga is nice. That helps me, takes me to my place of peace. And I need that. I have noticed as I'm getting older and as I'm growing and learning and evolving that I need my peace. Having the TV off all day has been a lifesaver. Oh my goodness. Not listening to all the politics and all that. I don't need to know what's going on 24/7. I really don't. I know there's a lot of people that do, but I do not. It's too much information, too much input. We don't all need all that input all the time, right? My husband does, and that drives me a little crazy. I'm hoping that he can relax a bit and find some peace and kind of get away from that TV and constant news input. I mean, what does that really do for you anyway? Big stuff we're going to find out anyway, right? Using my fingers today, folks. I'm feeling my fingers today here. Getting rid of my redness. Getting rid of my bags. Now, if you've tried our I Aspire eye cream, which is phenomenal, gets rid of puffiness, gets rid of the appearance of bags and shadows and dark spots and fine lines and wrinkles, but really brings hydration to the area. Just be careful. Use a really thin layer. And I have found that if I'm doing my concealer, buffing it on, like with a buffer brush, or rubbing it all, which you shouldn't be doing around your eyes, if you have a thicker layer of I Aspire or something, sometimes that doesn't react well and you have some stuff coming off. So just use a thin layer of makeup, especially our makeup, which is wax-based. Use your fingers to help warm it up, and it'll sit nicely around your eyes over that I Aspire, which is just doing wonders for your skin under your eyes. And I've actually been using it on this deep, you might not be able to see it on camera, but I have a deep wrinkle here, and it's actually been helping. Really pleased about that. Let's see if I can cover up some of my acne here. Hormonal acne, we are blessed with it, right? Hey, I guess without acne, well, acne makes you know you're alive, right? So that's a way of looking at it, right? Anyway, confidence. Covering up zits, that gives me a little confidence. I know there's a lot of women that I've introduced Limelight to, and they didn't have much confidence because they hated the skin. They literally hated the skin they were in. And when you go after the solution and not just masking the issues, which makeup can do, but when you also go after the solutions with the right skincare and it starts to clear up and you get the confidence to go out without makeup, that does wonders for women. They feel confident and they can feel like they can take on anything and they're back to their old selves. So really, it's going after the solution, getting to the heart of it, not just treating the symptoms, right? And then I've also learned a lot lately, it's all about diet. You got rid of cable and you didn't invest in even basic with the bunny ears. Wow, that's amazing. I don't think I could do that because I do like my movie, Stephanie. I do. I like it at night, just having a nice movie to watch. That's pretty bold, getting rid. My husband would flip out if he didn't have his news channel, but yeah, I mean, TV is just noise. It's just this outside input keep coming in. And I gotta find my powder. I think it's time for me to break out a new powder, but hey, this lasts so long, you guys. Lasts so long that I just want to keep using it till every little bit is gone. Till I see lots of pan, but I want to see more pan. So that's the beauty. That's the beauty of Pro Makeup. It lasts forever. I save money that way because I'm not always replacing products. You know? Let's powder my world here. Let's set all this concealer that I put on and foundation. And where I set concealer on my scar, let's set that with some powder. It's nice powder, you guys. It does not have any flashback with photography. It does not make you look white. It does not cake. It does not build, and it's colorless. But little birdie told me a secret of some new powders that Limelight has coming out in the next, I don't know, year or so. Very exciting things on the horizon. You guys have no idea. We're just growing, growing, growing. And it's crazy how now, you know, I've been with this company for 2 years. Now when I start talking to somebody about Limelight, oh, I know someone who sells that. Bam. That never happened 2 years ago. Someone saying, oh, I know someone who sells that. It was like so rare. Now we're getting a little bit known. People are understanding the quality of our products and what pro products mean and how they can really help. And people are wanting to get healthy and realize that a lot of the stuff we put on, lotions and creams, have chemicals in them. A lot of cancer-causing chemicals. So, being a cancer survivor, I'm trying to cut down on chemicals. My next foray will be trying natural deodorant. And I'm waiting for the summer to be over before I do that. Doing a little contour here with our versatile eyeshadows. I never thought I needed contouring on my nose, but as you know, your nose keeps growing as you age, right? So, there we go. Just a little contouring. Anyway, I just wanted to see what brings you confidence. If you guys watch this video on replay, which I hope you do, feel free to share, but tell me what makes you feel confident. I want to know. All right, this is Rania Phillips. I'm with Limelight by Alcone. Thanks for joining and chatting. I'm going to go ahead and finish my makeup and get ready for the day and bring on my confidence. Love you guys. Spread joy. Be good. Bye-bye.